Hello and welcome. How many of you have sat in rooms where real estate agents and brokers stood up on stage and talked about how they went from one deal to 50 deals in a year by simply having coffee with community members or posting YouTube videos or using Instagram or holding monthly happy hours? And maybe while you sat there listening, you were thinking to yourself, I have coffee, meetings with people every week, and I'm posting on Instagram and YouTube. So maybe I need to add monthly happy hours. And you're wondering what you're doing wrong that you haven't gone from 1 to 60 transactions in a year, if that's your goal. So you were feeling down on yourself, maybe, or demotivated. Or maybe it was energizing. It was making you feel pumped up and ready to go out there and conquer the world. And the next year, you found yourself at another event and the same thing was happening. You still hadn't reached the 50 transactions or whatever goal you were reaching for. So your despair returns. Or maybe you get re energized and you're ready to go back out and go crazy having coffees and posting videos. Well, I am not one of those agents. I am not going to tell you that I went from 1 to 50 transactions in a year because I didn't. And I'm not going to tell you that it's simple. You just go to happy hours and talk to people, and voila, in a year, you'll be bringing in all the income you desire for a couple of reasons. First, because it would be untrue. And second, because sometimes speakers embellish or they leave off information that doesn't make their story on stage sound so luxurious, such as maybe their first 2 years they were hardly getting by, or maybe most of their early clients came from a team lead source or a paid lead source, or some other less glamorous method of growing their clientele and business, right? I am going to tell you that I'm about to enter my third anniversary, my third year as a real estate agent. My first year, it sucked. Why? Because my natural instinct is to hide in the shadows and make things happen, not go out and talk to people. So, building a business based on talking to people to earn their trust, business, and referrals, and being on camera was not really my thing. My second year was decently average, earning me a meager salary of about $45,000. And now in my third year, I've gone a whole quarter without any closings, though I have some listings and some buyers I'm working with. So all is not lost. Why has my third year started like my first year went? Because I'm spending time doing things that are not business building. Like I moved our plumbing and heating company from a residential location to a new commercial location and had to build out the office. So I spent a lot of time with contractors taking care of that. I also was working on a leadership program through a regional area here. And well, frankly, many things that were not related to growing my clientele and getting more work. Also, because real estate is not my primary income source, I can allow my focus to be on other things when I want or need to. Many of you don't have that luxury. Many of you, real estate is your sole source of income. And so you need to be out there getting those clients. I don't have a goal of 50 or 60 transactions a year, and I doubt I ever will, unless something happens to some of my other income sources, which I'm working to add additional sources all the time in order to prevent that from happening. So, why do I tell you all of this? Because you, first of all, do not have to have a goal of 60 to 100 transactions a year. Let's be real, that is a lot of work. And where there's nothing wrong with that being your goal, maybe you don't want that goal. Maybe you want 30 transactions a year, but you're not reaching that goal. Also fine. Maybe you want to learn how to have multiple income streams so that you can have money coming in without necessarily being out there working all of the time. Maybe you are content earning $60,000 to $80,000 a year and are looking for a good way to manage your income to give yourself more freedom without working constantly. If you do have the goal of 50 or more transactions a year, then you can do it, but there is no magic pill that will make it happen overnight. So let's talk about what it takes to grow your real estate business. And I know what some of you are thinking right now. You're thinking, well, if you are not doing 50 transactions a year, how can you help me do that? Secret, I'm better at helping people grow their business than I am at going out talking to people to grow my own. I've grown our plumbing and heating company to be quite successful, and I've helped other agents find their niche and find their rhythm to get growing. Having been a teacher, it's kind of just my natural instinct. So that's how I can help you without necessarily having that same experience. Not to mention the fact I won't ever go out there and do that unless I have to, because 50 transactions for what I already do in the world seems like way too much. But for you, maybe it's great. So In order to grow that real estate business, you must build habits. You must create a schedule and stick to it. You must be consistent sticking to that schedule, and you must be intentional. Let's talk about these musts just a little bit, huh? First, the habits, okay? Find the activities and actions that you will do. It's important. You have to be willing to do these actions that will grow your business and help you earn the income you wish to earn in this industry. That may be cold calls, it may be door knocking, it may be coffee dates, lunches, networking events, happy hours, YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, or it could be something completely different that I haven't named. Find the one or two or even three that bring you new clients and build habits out of them. You have to build those habits. Okay, let's talk about schedule. This is a big one. And the reason this is kind of a big one is because many real estate agents came from working a job. Real estate is not a job, it is a business. You are the business. So your schedule has to be created like you're a business. So now it's time for you to create your own schedule instead of a boss telling you what your schedule is. Create a schedule where you plan time for building habits or carrying out those habits once they're built. Block out time in your schedule for making the calls or knocking on doors or filming the content. Wrap those times around trainings offered by your brokerage or other training that will help you improve your knowledge in the field. Sometimes that might be CEs that you need to keep your license. Sometimes that might be things that your broker offers, but attend training to help you grow. Block out time for scheduling the meetings that you'll get from those habits. You're going to need time to meet with those new listing appointments and new buyer consultations. And you'll even need time for showing houses to those buyer clients that you earn. Do not forget to schedule personal time. Don't leave it off your calendar. Put it in there. Plan out that time with your family or your friends or yourself. Build it into your schedule. Stick to it. You need personal time because burnout is real, so avoid it. Consistency. You need to be consistent. Keep your schedule the same day after day and week after week. If it cannot be the same daily, that's the case sometimes, then at least keep it the same weekly schedule for the same activities, same times of day, same days of the week. Get consistent and stay consistent. For example, my schedule cannot stay consistent every single day because one day a week I volunteer to deliver Meals on Wheels. So that time has to be blocked out for that volunteer work. There are other days of the week that I have to meet with my business partner for my other business. So I keep a weekly consistent schedule, but not a daily consistent schedule. Daily tends to help build those habits faster and better. So if you can do daily, do it. Consistent. Stay consistent. Intentionality or being intentional. Spend your time, your money, and your energy intentionally. Use your time to grow your business and have time for you, your friends, and family. Use your money to make more money. Give back, invest, and live your best life. Use your energy to grow your business, your relationships, and to live that amazing life you are longing for. You see, as each high-producing agent stands before you on a stage or shares a video telling their story about how they went from nothing to everything, simply remember a few things. It sounds easier than it truly was in almost every instance. They all used consistent, intentional actions to grow their business. More time and more transactions doesn't always make someone the better agent. They may be better at persuasion or manipulation. Or maybe they are an amazing agent, but the time and the money isn't usually the good indicator. And even if they are an amazing agent or a very productive agent, it doesn't always mean that they're good at helping others become great, productive agents. And most of all, they ran their business like a business, not a job. Because when you become a real estate agent, you become an independent contractor, AKA a business owner. You are a business. Let's talk again real soon about another topic, one to help your habits grow and grow your business. I'm Tracy Butcher with Epic Realty, and I look forward to helping you grow your real estate business to whatever level you want it to be. Get in touch. Let's have a chat. and see if I can help you. So I look forward to helping you. And even if you don't get in touch, pay attention for the next video to see how it can help you grow your business. I look forward to chatting with you real soon. Have a fantastic day. Bye now.